Alright guys, this is a EC5 plug. I'm building an adapter to put two batteries together. Anyway, I just want to do a little video on what it is, the process I go through to get a wire ready. I'm not sure what this size wire solder is, but it's of course a rosin core solder. I like to pre-tint my leads. Gonna clean this tip off. It's really hot. This is a 60-watt iron I just got last week. Really gets hot. It's a little deceiving, but so I get that. I just need the very tip of that just about to get the job done. So I pre-tint that. I'm going to turn these wires over and make sure I get both sides. So you want to make sure you got penetration all the way in on those wires, so when you stick it in that plug, that we're soldering it all the way through, making contact. Now I'm going to get a little penetration actually soldering it into the plug too. But you want to get that pre-soldered in as best you can. Now, this is the neat thing I really like about this 60-watt tip here. I can stick that right down into that pig plug there, hold it off to one side and stick that solder in there, maybe give it one swipe around, and that baby is now sealed. I'll do it another one over here. Do not get any solder. I'm not getting any solder on the outside. Looks, you kind of, based on usage, you kind of figure how much you can put in there. Okay, I got them both tinted. Now I'm going to go ahead and slightly warm that up. Get that, that's hot. Stick the wire down in there, and the trick is that's really, really hot right now, and I'm holding that tip in there to make sure that wire is melted, and it is melted now. So now I just hold that there, blow on that a little bit, and the wire just set up. It is really hot on the other end where I had my fingers, and we'll do the other one. So now I'll hold that tip down in there. Now this flux is driven away a little bit. I'm going to drive a little more solder on there, give us some more flux. Going to heat the wire up a little bit at the same time. There we go. Now I got the whole wire down in there. I'm holding that tip in there. It's making that thing just super hot right now, and just when I'm wiggling it, the wire is so hot. A little more wiggling I really liked. What I may do is just grab a hold of this with this wire. I'll reheat this a little bit, because you definitely don't want a cold joint, and if you're heating that thing up, and okay, I got her good and hot. I'm going to let off. There we go. Really like this 60-watt tip. It gets super hot. I did watch the deal on YouTube here a while back. Guy was using a 40-watt, and I think that was a little bit under. 40 watts probably fine on EC3, but these are EC5 plugs, and I think you need all you can do to get that wire good and hot. You don't want to be sit there and cook them all day long with not enough heat. Anyway, that's how I'm doing it with a 60-watt pencil iron. Works wonderful. So you can definitely do it still with the big. I've done a lot. Probably did 80 of them with this Unger old antique soldering gun. You can just see the tip there. 150 watt, full click, and it works quite well. You can, with the EC5 plug, I can get that tip right down inside that plug. You get the job done. But on a EC3, it's a little bit too big, and that little 60-watt one works really nice. You can stick it right down in there. Do not get any solder on the outside of the plug at all, which is really nice. You can always clean it off, but that works really, really very well. Anyway, found it on eBay. I think I paid like, I don't know, 20 bucks plus shipping on it. Yeah, so it wasn't very much. Anyway, just thought I'd give you guys a shot at least how I'm doing it. Don't mean it's the right way, but it's another way. Anyway, that's it.